Hello everyone, it's Exo Man. I want to give a brief update on our pet that was shot in the face. You may or may not have seen the videos and know what I'm talking about. We have a cat named Bob who's been with us for some years. We rescued him out here in the woods. He was a feral kitten. He's been neutered. He's a good cat, really good pet. We love him. He was shot in the face, and I did a video about it, and there was quite an outpouring of emotion. A lot of people with a lot of compassion for animals came forward, and I was surprised. There was a lot of people talking about this, and so I feel compelled to give another update on Bob. Some of the responses to this were very, very angry, and it's very understandable. And I appreciate the concern, but let us not hasten to too great an anger. I don't know who did this. And if I did, I would have to let the police handle it. There's a lot of talk about ass whoopings and beat downs and things like that. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to go to prison over this. I would let my local police department handled it if I knew. I don't know. I have my suspicions, but you can't go beating people up on suspicions. That's what goons do. I'm not a goon. I don't, you do stuff like that and you end up finding out you beat up the wrong person. So anyway, I don't have anything negative to say about those people who feel that way. Again, I understand that, and I see it as compassion for animals more than anything. But let's, we don't want to get too carried away. I'd like to find out who did it, but that's a tall order right now. And I do have the police looking into it. I said you can't have investigations of cat shootings. Well, the police are trying to at least put some information together. We have a police report, and we've talked to animal control. But the update is about Bob. Bob is, and many people may be curious because you may have had a recent pet injury and just want to know, or what happens when something like this occurs. Bob was shot right between the eyes, on the bridge of his nose, below between the eyes, and the bullet traveled around and did considerable damage to and around his eye, and lodged in the skull jaw area behind the eye. I have x-rays of this, and of course there will be no surgery to remove the bullet because the risk might outweigh the benefit. So the projectile will stay for the rest of his life probably where it is. But Bob he's doing his cat thing, man. He's healing up. He's doing the best he can. He's a little tiger. He's a fighter. He's been laying in a couple of spots for days. Like I say, he's in day 5, and he's curled up on my chair in the office right now, and he's just trying to mend. He has been given medications. We've had 5 medications. He's got steroid and antibiotic and eye drops and just several different things. And we have to get up. We have to do this, late at night, early in the morning, and through the day. But he's responding very well. We've had people ask if they can help financially with Bob's injuries. It's just so overwhelming to hear that, and we really appreciate that. That's very, very nice. But no, we're not going to ask for that. We have had the support of a lot of our viewers through our Patreon page, and that's just more than we want to ask for. But thank you. We have some money set aside for some furniture and things like that, and we just are using that. His bills are in the $1,500 range so far, but hopefully we won't have any more surgeries. We'll see. And our boy is healing, and we just kind of need to see how to move forward from here. If the cat has been an outdoor cat all his life, I don't know about penning him up in the house. As I said before, that may be a fate worse than death for a farm cat. But anyway, we'll touch base down the road, and our cat may have, you know, he may not be the same, but he'll still be our cat. He'll be a little pirate cat. I doubt he'll get much function back in that eye, if any, but it is moving in unison with the other eye now, I notice, but it's not closing as it should. It's stitched together so that it's closed as much as possible, so that light is not damaging his cornea, the retina. But yeah, that's it. And just again, thank you for the outpouring of compassion. Consider giving to your favorite animal charity rather than trying to send us money. There's so many. If you have kennels, blankets, extra food, kitty litter, if you've had a pet that passed away, what a greater gift can you give than that pet's toys or supplies to a shelter? So if this inspires anything, let it inspire that, and let us not take anything for granted. Let's love on our, our families and our animals, and each day is precious, and let's protect all of those around us as much as possible. Okay, thank you again, everybody. Thanks for watching the videos.